Hello guys, welcome to a quick review of the new Tier 7 Italian battleship Veneto. Many players, and especially those who reviewed the ship, were proposing to run it in a SAP secondary build. I do agree that the secondaries are pretty strong, but the main guns aren't as weak as most reviews said they are. I totally agree this ship is a brawler, but in my opinion it's not a secondary brawler, it's a main guard brawler. And I played it similar to the Jean Bart, which also many players only played long range. For me this is an absolute brawler, and I really owned ranked tier 7 with this. And this can be said for the Veneto as well. And here's the reason why and how I do it. If you want to have a main gun brawler, you want to have Paolo Di Revel as your captain, because in the first perk you have a 10% better reload. In the second perk you have turret traverse increased. In the third and fourth perk you have faster repair units and faster damage control reload. And then you're running it with scissors, which gives you a faster turret traverse when you're in enemy range, and gives you 15% more damage when within 7.5 kilometers of the enemy. On top of that, I'm running height for 6% more HP, and I'm running Madden, which gives you additional turret traverse and 3% better gun reload. As for the modules, I'm running the dispersion module mod 1, and I'm running gun reload mod in mod 4, and the others are pretty standard, propulsion and detection module in slot 3. In terms of consumables, I'm running the spotter plane because it gives you 10% additional precision, and these guns need precision, and 10% is pretty huge. So if you're close range and waiting for the final citadel, you need that precision in most cases if you're not like 2 kilometers away from the enemy ship. But from a distance of, let's say, 5-6 kilometers, 10% increased precision really helps to get the citadels done. With height, you get 68,000 hit points, which is quite huge. And please have a look at 38% torpedo protection, which is very high in this tier 7. You could even increase that with one of the Azulane commanders for another 10%. So you could even get 48% torpedo protection if you were up for it. 15-kilometer range is sufficient for this ship because you have the rolling smoke to get into the range of the enemy ship, which means the smoke will travel with your ship for 45 seconds full speed ahead, and you travel with 31 knots with this ship, so you can close the distance and get into brawling distance very fast. Then you have a reload time of very fast 24 seconds and an incredible turret traverse of 21 seconds. There are destroyers which have a slower turret traverse than this battleship. With 30.9 knots, this ship is very fast for a battleship. It has a medium average 810 turning circle, and a bit slow rudder shift with 13.9 seconds, but still with the very fast turret traverse, it works very well close combat. I have added a short clip where I play this configuration, and it's not about the game itself, it's just about these let's say 4 minutes of gameplay where I'm trying to get the sea cap, and unfortunately there is a cruiser to my right hand flank, and I was expecting him to support me, but I don't know what he's doing. He was traveling somewhere else, so I was on my own when I reached sea cap. And you can see how I utilize all these different tools here. So I just left my rolling smoke, which I used to get into this position behind the rock here, because I was flanked of 2 Yamatas to my left, the red ships you can see there, those were 2 Yamatos, so obviously if they had a shot on me, I will be back to port. So with the cover of this rock, I move forward and I spot the Yamato in front of me in a few seconds. And then I see a cruiser to the left who is trying to shoot me. So I had to go in between angling the cruiser and angling the Yamato. So at first I was a bit lucky that the Yamato went behind the island, but it was obvious that the Yamato would turn around and turn in to me as soon as he left the island. And my plan was the cruiser to my right would help me with some torpedoes against the Yamato, but again, that's not going to happen. And so I'm trying to see where the cruiser to my left went and then turn back to the Yamato. And yeah, as you can see, I'm getting into a little bit of trouble now. The Yamato is still broadside, but he realizes this isn't the best idea after he gets the Citadel now. So what I'm trying to explain in this game is these guns can Citadel, and these guns can hit hard. You don't need the secondaries. And in my opinion, this ship can perform much better if you spec for the main guns and a real brawler. The secondaries still assist a little bit, but they don't deal enough damage in a short time. So if you really have to carry the team or have to do a 1 versus 1 against another ship, you need the guns. You need them fast turning and you need them precise. The secondaries won't help you. So now I put my rolling smoke on because obviously if I would stay in that situation and the Yamato would shoot at me again back to port, and I needed to avoid the cruiser to my left. But unfortunately I'm still spotted here. So for some reason, I don't know, something spotted me here. Probably a DD or the cruiser, I don't know. But now I'm not spotted, and this is what this ship is about. Don't shoot the main guns, let the secondaries go off. But of course, if you have to go against the Yamato, you see how few is the damage. Even as soon as I leave the smoke and the secondaries start shooting, they don't do sufficient damage to reduce the HP of a 100k Yamato. So my only chance is try to get broadside and see how much I can get. And yeah, I think this ship performs in that role. And I wish you a lot of fun with this ship, and I hope you liked my little review. Hit the thumbs up, join the channel, and have a good time there, and see you soon. Bye bye.
Wir haben ein gegnerisches Schlachtschiff versenkt.